Dury's work is not pleasant or likely to be wildly popular, but has to be classed as the most distinctive album in an above-average month simply because it is so original. 2 years ago he acquired minor cult status as the lead singer with Kilburn and the High Roads, and his unusual looks led to a somewhat sick set of articles on Cripple Rock. He still looks genuinely like an updated villain from Oliver, but is now refined, if one can use such a word, of Dury his early style into a remarkable, distinctively London-orientated blend of Cockney music hall, rock, and Bowie-style electronics. This is mixed, with no nonsense and no frills, with a set of powerful, forthright and honest lyrics that will send self-consciously daring punks scurrying back to the safety of their dual Q cliches. New Boots and Panties Stiff Seas 4 is not an album to be recommended to all Guardian readers, even if they have braved the Sex Pistols, but it contains some remarkable writing, particularly if you get past the earthy romanticism of the opening, and not the best track, Wake Up and Make Love With Me. I admire him for the way he throws himself full tilt into his emotions, using a backdrop as squalid as the worst of the East End for songs of unashamed sexuality, admiration or hate. The tribute songs, Straight and Never Mawkish, are to Gene Vincent, and to Dury's father, and equally honest are the demented, stream of consciousness tirades. There's some skillful work on repetitive, swirling synthesizers and saxophone from Jeff Castle and Davy Payne, against which Dury's Cockney monologue builds up into an uncontrollable blitz of unlikely and unpleasant phrases, particularly during the final outbursts of blockheads, which leaves George Harrison's Piggies looking tame, placed O Patricia and Blackmail Man. Dury and the Blockheads performing Cleaver Trevor, 1978 via YouTube. In the straightforward rock and roll field, the main contender is the Rolling Stones' patchily impressive Love You Live Rolling Stones Records COC 89101. They still stand up well against the new wave opposition, though much punk is moving mainstream so fast that the term is becoming meaningless. The most Stones-orientated of the new bands are the Boomtown Rats, whose first album on Ensign NVI is derivative, melodic, and appealing, with hints of their Irish countryman Thin Lizzy among the slick R&B riffs. The Stranglers have kept up their best-selling productivity with a second album this year, No More Heroes United Artists Who Ag 30,020, which has a good organ sound and distinctive vocal tricks keeping off the encroaching monotony. The Motors version V2089 also shows signs of the new wave becoming more subtle, while the most impressive album in this category comes from an early punk hero way back from the 60s, who once used to throw himself on broken glass, with music to match. Detroit's Iggy Pop is clearly a reformed character, under the influence of David Bowie. Lust for Life RCAPL 12488 combines Iggy's lyrics with the more subdued melodic and repetitively mesmeric Bowie style of the moment he plays piano, and wrote much of the music. It's an interesting, accessible album as a result, though with flashes of the old, over-the-top pop lyrics like I Saw My Baby, She Was Turning Blue, thrown in for good measure.